nice and slowly. Ooh. Right. I heard the squeak, but that's probably to do with the cows. Probably cows to do with, yeah, she's derailed. I expect that was going to happen, that sort of stuff. I think it's the angle of the track. The track has gone slightly skew-whipped with the angle, and the possibly didn't help it either. So, probably when it's turning around, we could probably clean some of the track off, probably, and then it'll just get mucky wheels again. Because I'm not doing that, I'm basically going to put her back into a yard, nice and gently. I'm going to basically push her in, I'm not going to drive her in because she often derails when I do that. So she's here, nice and, hopefully we can just do it nice and gently back into the yard. Hopefully she won't have too many issues doing that. I'm going to get some more coaches for this spring, but I have to find them good second-hand ones, but the premium ones are, well, ridiculously expensive. But this train is nice to have in my collection. I'm glad I got her. I certainly don't regret having her. Just put her nice and gently back in. If you do it nice and slow enough, you probably drive her in, and she will probably not derail, but it's very hard to say. And sometimes the coaches don't always play ball with the train itself. I'm just going to come in nice and slowly. Hopefully there's no derailment. Go on class 43, the motor unit. Nice and gently go. And she can just sit there until tomorrow. And she'll be nice and smooth running tomorrow. And since I clean it, she's a lot faster too, so that's good. So class 06 up next. I'm leave over in and just get up and running. There we go. We're just taking a look at the 06 next, and then the Dash 8 or American Road Switcher system, and then we'll probably call it a day for the surfacing locos. Well, since we have got that one in the book, where's she going? That way. Switch direction. This one. Apparently not, she's going to mess me around. The loco is quite old. She does run rather well most of the time. Tonight it's going to be a little bit of a battle. As the class of 6 has only got a few wheels to run on. She's good to go again, so let's get her go with a wiggle and we can get her up in the power a little bit more. She's running very slow right now. Here she comes. Thursday. There we go. She's in shot of the camera. There we go. Here's the 06, which is a toy. You can literally plop her off and you can take a look inside. Right. First thing to notice, hello Darcy. I am filming now. You can go up in the windows though, you know, you're all out of there. Now I've got a cat that's trying to give me attention. Hello mister. I think I will miss the cats when I move, but I won't miss them knocking off the track though. That's the only downside. And then you've got cats like to knock tracks off, the trains off the track. Meow! There's no trains running tonight, Miss Botty. I'm doing a servicing video which is very different. You can go up on the window side, Darcy, it's fine. Window side has probably got some bats flying around at the moment. You two are going to meet each other. Darcy's running away, Spotty. He's gone outside. Right, so we're going to take a look at this loco next. The Dash 8 will bring me into the next video, which is the final video for tonight with the locos. We're not running any locos particularly tonight, we're just going to clean them up and get them good to run for the spring and the summer. Because that way, you know, more locos you keep and looked after and service really well, and occasionally you have to fix something on them to keep them going, you can just maintain them. And since, you know, I actually have looked after most of my locos over the years, they kept me going for many years. Eventually the motor will give out, but as long as you keep looking after the loco, they will last you a lifetime. And that is quite a nice thing to have, because you've got a loco actually keeping you going for a long time, basically, until, you know, time's up on here on Earth and stuff. So it is a nice loco. It is a little Class 06, but it's what got me into this model railway hobby in the first place. This loco here is the one that got me hooked into the model railway series, basically. And it was a lovely idea of what my mum came up with at the time, but it means something to me because of that reason. She basically got me hooked by this little Class 06 shunter, and it was from the Good Master set, or the Good Freight, I can't remember which one it was directly from, but it was the loco like this, exactly like this one, and she got me hooked into the hobby, and thanks to her, I've been enjoying my hobby since, well, quite a younger lad. But it's nice to have a hobby like this. I would say it's enjoyable, it's great fun. You can have to be careful with the loco itself sometimes, because the loco itself does have the minor weakness with toy ones especially, which, you know, they can last you a long time, the toy ones, in comparison to like those premium models. But if you look after a premium one, they could last you a long time too. It's because you want to be extremely careful on each train. Obviously you can look after something more serious with a more expensive one than the toy, but the toy ones can be what started the hobby, and you want to look after that one, especially because that one got you hooked in the first place to get into the hobby. But you can make it one of your areas on your yard to put her into. And you can weather them, you can DCC them as well, which is funny enough. Intercity 82, or Craig, who runs the Intercity 82 channel with each other, which I think Intercity 82 runs beside with Hornby now, which is quite interesting. He's a nice fella. He does do a lot of train reviews, and he's done it before I started YouTube channels, but it was nice to see his videos when he did a description onto one of the train sets. I can't remember which one it was. Was it Good Master, or was it the Blue Pullman set? I can't remember which one it was. But he got the Good Master set back in 2006, and he said the first train set he ever had when he was growing up, he had his most favourite diesel type electric unit was the Class 58. Now, I like the 58, but personally I'm not that keen on how it looks. It looks kind of like, I can't remember the name of the cartoon, but it kind of looks like that from that cartoon. And I mean that maybe being a slight criticism to the Class 58, but my most favourite single diesel, without the advanced passenger, and it's not a tilting one, my advanced passenger train is the Class 43 passenger train. She's my most favourite DMU one I can think of. Now, I know a lot of people have their favourites. My most favourite singular diesel unit, I'll bring her over in a minute to show you her, which is the Class 47, And I always had a soft spot for the 47s for what they did, and all the hard work they did for putting all that freight and all the cargo and they did back in the 70s or 80s. But I don't know, 47's always been my favourite logo as a single diesel, but I think the Class 43 definitely takes a higher priority than the Class 47. I would say 47 was my second favourite in the list compared to the Class 43. There's another train I used to ride a lot, which I will show you in the book in a moment. Hopefully you guys can see this. This is just a quick servicing video, just showing you how I do these things when I haven't got a track cleaning solution. I basically use, this stuff, which is supposed to go on feet and stuff for verrucas and things like that. That is the stuff you use for, if you suffer with verrucas on your feet, use that stuff. You can get it by the doctors and things like that. My granny, before she came her ways with things and fallen out a few times, but mostly my mum has with her, but for certain reasons. But it's basically, since before that happened, that she basically gave me this stuff to use for my feet, stopped having verrucas on my feet, and it caused me so much trouble on my feet walking somewhere. So that's pretty nice, but yeah, a shame that didn't go down well. And obviously things have changed, but people change, that's all I can say. But we should focus on the trains, not so much what some people do in their lives. Right, that's been cleaned. It has been oiled yet, but I will give it a quick spray over with the EW40. I don't know if my bottle is over there somewhere, which is, I don't know what the actual full one is. No, nothing works in this one. Whoops. There's my phone. I remember bringing it in here. Did I put it down next to the track, or did I bring it in under the book? I must have put it down the other side there somewhere. But the next thing to do is give her, I think what I'm going to do is not bother oiling her, because she runs like a dream anyway. She actually just needs a bit of a clean up. And hopefully she will run this time and just give it a bit of a wiggle. Her motor will kick in, that's because it hasn't kicked in just yet, but it will. It might be to do with this. See, if it wasn't connected, it wouldn't be running as quick. And but don't feel afraid if you want guys to give me some ideas for what you want to see on the train track on my Model Rally channel. Please tell me what you want to see. I'm quite happy to take a look at something unusual, because I'm quite fascinated by different types of trains and rolling stock from different parts of the world. I will take a look at all these different trains anyway soon, but it's because I haven't done yet. I'm going to turn the controller off so I don't get electric shock, because my hand's been near water. Okay. Okay. There we go. You have to give it just like a bit of wiggle to get it started, but once she gets going,